Hello, Lowco sports fans. Welcome to another edition of the Lowco Rundown. As always, I am your host, Carlo Perruzza. Today I'm out here at the golf course in Oldfield where the USCB Sand Sharks men's golf team hosted their annual Sand Shark Classic. I caught up with the team to discuss what it's like hosting your own tournament and for them to talk to me about their play. Some of the best golfers in the NAIA gathered at Oldfield this week for the annual Sand Shark Classic. The men's golf team were excited to host a tournament at their home course.
Well, that's huge for us. I mean, to be able to have our home course, to have people here is fantastic. We always love having, especially the field that we had this week. We had 4 of the top 8 teams in the country here. We also had 8 of the top 25. So it's great, and it of course helps us out to get to measure ourselves against the best teams in the country.
It's a good golf course. We get to practice out here every day. So. It's nice to have the familiarity with the place and gives us a little bit of an advantage, so it's really cool.
Junior Dawson Peters and sophomore Jacob Thomas led the way for the Sand Sharks by tying for a 5th place individual finish, while the team finished in 4th place.
Yeah, I had a little back pain earlier in the week and was kind of worried about it, but got it around at 4 under for the tournament, so yeah, I'm happy with my play.
Started off a little rocky, but followed it up with some 2 good rounds after that, so pretty happy with the week.
I mean, I'm proud of every single one of my individuals. If you hang in there, you play golf, golf's not always going to be nice to you. If you will hang in there and just post a number and do the best you can, that's the most important part. We all have things we have to work on individually and also as a team.
I love this tournament. Getting your family and friends out, it's always a really good time, and yeah.
I had a wonderful time as always catching up with the USCB men's golf team, but let's switch things over. Let's go from the course and over to the hardwood, and let's talk some state champions. Beaufort Academy girls able to win the state title this past weekend after they beat Dorchester Academy. So I decided to go over to Beaufort Academy and see if that sense of excitement was still in the air. The Beaufort Academy Eagles girls basketball team took home a state championship by defeating Dorchester Academy this past weekend. As a result of the victory, a sense of excitement is in the air.
I was really excited because since the 6th grade, Amelia Hubel and I, who is another senior on the team, worked really hard throughout like 8 years of basketball, so that was really fun and exciting.
It was surreal. It's something that I dreamed of happening as a very young player, and then of course through my coaching career, and so to finally be the one in that Coliseum playing for the state championship, it was an amazing feeling. It still feels amazing. We've been very excited all day.
It was great, be a freshman, win a state championship. It's an awesome experience.
Dorchester was actually the one that bumped us out last year, so to play them for the state championship was definitely for revenge. So.
While the Eagles have the skill to play against the best of teams, this victory came down to family and hard work.
I'd say we were really close. We wore these t-shirts that said family on it, and throughout the season we really meant it and we worked together as a team.
Your team in games, you usually get big crowds in the playoffs. What they don't see is how hard those kids are working in the gym day in and day out, that they're doing everything that they're asked, that they're rising above and beyond.
Even though the Eagles have faced disappointment in the past, the state championship win has taught them a very powerful lesson.
Yeah, don't give up. Keep going. And we started off halftime only up 2, and we weren't used to that, so always keep fighting and going on. While Beaufort Academy was able to win the state championship, the Whale Branch Warriors are looking to do the same thing on Friday when they take on Gray Collegiate at the Colonial Life Arena in Columbia. I decided to go over to practice a couple days ago to catch up with Coach James Raymond and a couple of his players on what they need to do to take home a state championship. The Whale Branch Warriors became 1 win away from winning a state championship after becoming lower state champions this past weekend by defeating North Charleston. They are set to meet Gray Collegiate Academy at the Colonial Life Arena in Columbia this Friday. While the team has achieved great success, their job is not done just yet.
The job's not done. We started the season with ambitions, goals of being the best in Beaufort County, being the best in our region, winning lower state, and now winning the state is the final goal. we've accomplished the other things, and this is where we would like to finish on top.
Nah, the job ain't done yet. We still got more to go. Ain't done yet. We still gotta put in some more work. So yeah.
Oh, it's always room for improvement. So, I mean, yes, we make it to state, but I mean that's not a reason to come around and practice and play around and things like that. We always got to get better every day because Great Collegiate ain't not a team to play around with. So we have to show them that Well Branch is something.
While the Warriors have proved to be successful all season, there are still aspects of their game that must be worked on.
It's always going to be the same key highlights, and of course it'll be defense. Defense is the main thing that we need to work on and to win this game. Low scoring, if it's a low scoring game, it's better than us getting blowed out or us, like, defense is the key.
You know, we've talked all year about teamwork, just continually working together, trusting our teammates, being trustworthy, as well as, you know, throughout this game and throughout the season, we've had our ups and downs and just handling adversity. How do we handle adversity and, you know, just continue to battle through it and rely on our teammates to battle with us.
We just have to keep it consistent and keep doing what we do. We are Warriors, we have to play like them.
At the start of the season, the Warriors' main goal was to win a state championship. Completing that goal would be an accomplishment that would touch more than just the players.
It would mean big because this will be our first school championship we ever won here, so that'll be big. And then it's been a long time since a school around here won a championship, or won a state championship.
To win a state championship, that's just an enlightenment. Everybody in this gym, like that's just our goal. We set that goal at the beginning of the season, like we wanted to win state. Coach was always emphasizing us to if we want to win state, we got to do this. Little things matter.
And that's going to do it for me today, but come back on Sunday for highlights and more. Until then, keep it dialed right here to locosports.com.